Hey, we're here on the show floor at Gamescom for Gears of War 4. I'm here with Chuck from Coalition. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
All right, so what are you showing us at Gamescom here for Gears of War 4?
We're showing off a little bit of the campaign gameplay.
All right, cool. So this is going to be the first Gears of War on the newest generation of Xbox. How much change can we expect from this title compared to the previous ones?
Well, I think you can expect it to be a showcase title, just like the original was. So a lot of people bought the Xbox, bought Gears of War, the original Gears of War for the Xbox, because it showed off the capabilities of the platform, and it was the first HD product on the Xbox 360. We're sort of looking at doing the same thing here, so we think we have a visual powerhouse as well as a great game, so we're really excited about what we're building.
So on the technical side, how much more can we expect? More particles and all that shit?
Yeah, I mean, we're really pushing the platform to its limits, and then the game also really takes off when you play it on PC. So when you're playing it on a high-end PC, it's got uncapped frame rate. It is 4K capable as well as HDR, so the game really looks fantastic.
Do you feel that there's a little bit of a limitation when you still have to split between the Xbox One and the PC?
No, in fact, the way we're building the game is we build it out for obviously the Xbox One, but with the capability for 4K. So when Scorpio comes, this game's going to look amazing on that as well. So we really build these things to be future-proofed in a lot of ways.
What did you take from the alpha tests recently?
Well, we get a lot of feedback from the community, and we did that even before the alpha and the beta. So for us, we spend a lot of time with the community, and we actually bring them into the studio to play the games early. So we get feedback from them, and a lot of the passionate fans really have a lot of opinions. Once we get out into the public, like we did, we actually get the telemetry from the game. So we're getting real-time feedback of what people are doing as well as what they're saying. So all that stuff gets pushed back into the builds, and that's what you're going to see when the game launches.
Where's my tomatoes, now this?
Dad, this wind flare's not letting up. We gotta move.
No, we hunker down here. Wait it out.
Speaking of the passionate fans, you're showing off a bit of the campaign here. How much are we going to see Marcus in the campaign? How big of a role will he get?
He plays a pretty significant role. I mean, it was a lot of fun to be able to finally announce him recently that he's in the game, because it's one of the biggest questions that we get. So he does play a pretty significant role. He's obviously JD Fenix, the protagonist's father, so we get to understand the relationship that they have and how that impacts their ability to fight the new enemy.
How big is the scope compared to the previous games? A lot of the times you hear, yeah, we now have a game that with a map that's like twice the size of the previous games.
Yeah, I don't know exactly if the scope is bigger. We obviously have a lot more content in terms of the resolution and what the systems are capable of. So from that standpoint, it's much bigger, but I would say it feels similar to other Gears games. Now, there are obviously places where it's gotten bigger, like things like Horde mode, which has been completely reinvented, and we're really excited about that. We also have brand new maps and things like that for multiplayer, as well as some new modes. So I think overall it's gotten bigger. It's not gigantic in terms of compared to the other games, but certainly it's similar in terms of its size.
Like you said, you revamped the Horde mode a little bit. Like Gears of War really made the mode really popular. How much did you change it? How much did you revamp it?
Well, we changed it quite a bit. I mean, Gears was the original Horde mode, and that invented that feature for most games. And what we did is we actually went back and tried to reinvent it. So I think what you're going to see after this game comes out is a lot of other games are going to copy what we're doing, because it's a lot of fun, and it's, we've been playing it a lot at the studio, and we can't stop playing it. So it introduces classes into the Horde mode and the ability of skills. So as players go through, they can actually get better at certain skills and start to specialize in certain aspects of Horde mode, which is really exciting because teamwork has always been a part of Horde, but now with the different class systems inside of there and the different skills, it's really become a huge part of the experience.
As we wrap up, what is your favorite class to play with so far?
It kind of changes every week, unfortunately. It depends where I build up my skills. Right now, I really enjoy being the sniper. It's great. I mean, we've done some stuff where it augments the weapons and augments the skills that you can be really impactful. But again, a lot depends on who you're playing with. So if you've got people who are good engineers or good soldiers or good heavies, it really makes doing your job a lot easier.
All right. So having a a pre-made team with people that you know are good in certain skills will give you a sure advantage?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends. I played online with people that I don't know who are really skilled. So a lot of it is really just about playing together. So Horde is really about the cooperative aspect of Gears of War. And, you know, if you're going to go out and solo, it's really hard to be successful. So, yeah, I mean, playing with your friends is a lot easier to have that communication back and forth. But I played with plenty of people who actually carried me through these 50 waves. So.
All right. If you could describe Gears of War in one word.
Amazing.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Not a goddamn word.